Alright, date is August 4th, 2014. And we're going to put in a food plot here with the Groundhog Max. That's what we're going to be using to disc up the ground. You can see I brought in a brush hog about 2 weeks ago and cut it. Most of it. This is it's going to be about 1/8 of an acre food plot. And yeah, we're going to use the Groundhog Max. Got the roller, got some lime. Going to put about 500 pounds of lime out on this, and about 100 pounds of fertilizer. Our soil here is garbage. We just got about an inch of rain over the last 2 days, and the dirt is pretty saggy. It's going to be soupy. This is a marsh. In the springtime it floods out, but up until the last 2 or 3 days we haven't had any rain for 2 weeks. And we just got downpour today and yesterday, so it's prime time. Good time to plant. What I neglected to do, though, which might come around and bite me, is spray it. I didn't kill any of this stuff after I used the rototiller. Used the brush hog. Didn't spray it, so it might come back. It probably will, but I'll just have to spray it next year. There's some of the stuff. Still got to run back and get the seed, and we'll get going. Alright, we're going to adjust the Groundhog Max here. Getting this thing hooked up is a piece of cake. What I'm going to do now is put the blades right at the bottom, right at the bottom of the tire, even with that. So that's going to be my first step. With me on the four-wheeler, it's going to compress the shocks a little bit and make this really bite and tear it up, and if need be I'll make it lower. It's a piece of cake. All I'm using here is some logs. If you don't have a jack, it's real easy to find a down tree. You don't need four-wheel drive, but with four-wheel drive it makes it a whole lot easier handling wise. So I'm gonna get this thing going, get it set, and start discing. Alright, well, I've been doing this for about 10 minutes now, and it's starting to do the job. But if you go back to what I said about possibly needing four-wheel drive, I set it a little lower and it got hung up here. Well, this is, like I said, a marsh and does flood out, and we did just get 2 inches of rain in the last few days, so I got stuck. Thankfully I had four-wheel drive. Still hung up. What I did then is pull the pin. Got the four-wheeler out, and it's much easier to get this out when the four-wheeler's not on it. Oh, time to hook it back up and keep going. Probably avoid this spot. Alright, we are about an hour in. You can see the effectiveness of the Groundhog Max. I've been stuck about 5 times, maybe 6 times. And actually, I'm putting it back on right now. I'm going to keep going. Those green patches over there, it's wet. We're talking standing water. So, what's happening is all the stuff I'm kicking up is getting stuck right down here, and it's keeping me from going anywhere, even in four-wheel drive. So, you can tell we're getting pretty muddy here, flinging up dirt. We're pretty dirty. But hey, it's all worth it. We kill something out of that stand over there. There's a stand, big oak tree right here. There's a stand in it. So, I think I'm going to do about 10 more minutes and run back and get the seeds. Start liming, fertilizing. Should be good to go. Alright, we're done discing. Got stuck 2 more times and said we're done. Because that's kind of difficult getting it off that four-wheeler that's stuck. Now we're going to do a soil test, which is probably the most important part of any food plot. You see here I already got fertilizer and lime. I have an idea of what the pH is going to be and what I need to fertilize it with, so I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. But I'm curious. I want to know if I'm right. So we're going to take care of that, and then we'll start getting this all limed up and fertilized and seeded. Alright, well, as you can see, the food plot is done, planted, rolled, and well, this is what you could do with the Groundhog Max in 2 hours worth of work. Man, was it muddy, and I don't know if you can tell now, but it's raining, and it downpoured on us for a good 5 minutes, so we got pretty dirty, but hey, that's okay. There it is. Should have pretty good germination with this rain. Alright. Happy food plotting.